Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know this is my second video today and this is actually being recorded the same day it's being released. I had some information that I wanted to share and show you guys from new releases to cosmetic brushes, talking about the restocks, what will be restocked and what will be gone when it is sold out. So right now I am just moisturizing my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration just to help prime my skin. I do have sensitive skin, so when I rub it, it turns red. It only lasts for a few minutes. I've already primed my eyelids. But the first thing I wanted to talk about was cosmetic brushes, because they gave us updates on most of the palettes, especially the two that were sold out. And then they talked about 4 palettes, 'Tis the Season, Muse, Winter Wonderland, and Sinister. And I will insert a clip with the information, swatches, and pictures of the palettes for you. So I've attached the stock update from Cosmetic Brushes that was released 1 or 2 days ago. Cool Trills, they will have some in a few weeks, and then the rest will be in at the end of March, early April. Delights will have a full restock by early summer. 'Tis the Season is limited edition and will not be restocking after they sell out. The same is said for Sinister. They have around 98 palettes left. I've made sure to include swatches of each of the palettes so you can decide if you want to pick those up. Muse, they're having their last restock soon. Once their restock sells out, it will be gone. And lastly, the Winter Wonderland will not restock until the end of the year once it sells out. I will say that the shimmers in the Winter Wonderland palette are absolutely amazing. So today I chose the Sinister palette to do a look with, since it is the one that is the closest to being sold out. And I was thinking we could do a silver look. If you hear any noises in the background, my daughter is asleep behind me. So I think I'm gonna start with Bone and just kind of put that all overs to help with blending later on, especially with there being some darker shadows that I want to use. So I want to know what you guys are interested in picking up, what you already have, and have you seen the new Valentine's Day releases that are releasing, that actually did release on Valentine's Day, like the one from Unearthly Cosmetics. And then I feel like there is a lot of new stuff coming out soon, just in time for the spring season. I also have information for that I'm going to share too, but I want to know what you think about all of it. Alright, so I have Bone all over, just to make sure that I will be able to blend everything out. And I was using the Singe EO3. Next, I'm going to take the Singe EO6 and I'm going to go in with Crypt, which is this shade right here. I know when Cool Trolls and Muse come out, I will be picking those up. And then I already have the other 4 that they were talking about, the restocks. And if you're interested in seeing looks with the other palettes, in the next few days, let me know so that you can see what those are capable of before they sell out. I know when I was swatching the Winter Wonderland, I want to say that one was probably my favorite. And then 'Tis the Season would have been the runner-up. The cranberry shade in 'Tis the Season is so pretty. I feel like the Sinister shades are working really, really well. They're laying down nicely. They're not patchy. They're blending nicely. I don't know if you can hear the birds outside my windows. We had a thunderstorm last night into early this morning, and I think it might have finally stopped raining. Maybe. So I just want to bring that in maybe about halfway. I am going to be using the Shimmer Chilling and maybe Menacing. Menacing is a black shimmer, but it's also really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with Bone and just blend this outer edge. If you can hear anyone talking, my family is home today. My boyfriend is off on weekends, and he likes to play games with his friends. He's really been into that Marvel game lately that's kind of like, I guess, Fortnite. And then World of Warcraft. And I was playing a little bit of World of Warcraft too, but I haven't really gotten a chance to play with him because when he comes home from work, I leave to DoorDash. Because DoorDash is my source of income. With the baby, we do not want anyone watching her other than us. We also don't have family close to us, so my family's an hour and a half away, and his family, I think, is like 45 minutes away. So, I'm still getting over a cold, so I do apologize. Alright, so next I want to take the EO2, which is just a nice tapered brush, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to pick up Menacing with it, even though it's a shimmer, just to see if it will lay down. Okay, so it definitely gives the darkening effect, but it looks like the shimmer buffs out a little bit. There's still a little bit there. And then buffing the shimmer, of course, gives you fallout, which is why I never do my base first, just in case there's fallout. So let me know if you guys like the looks that I do, if you want me to try something different, or if there's any looks that you think would be nice. Just drop a comment below and let me know, and I would be happy to do that for you. You can kind of see the shimmer on camera, and I will clean up the edges when I do my base. So using a blending brush definitely takes away the opacity from this. And next I'm going to go in with Chilling, which is the silver shimmer. And I'm going to use my finger to apply it. I know when I swatched it, it was really opaque. It didn't really need a base color. So it is so pretty. So that is what it looks like. Oh, I felt some fallout. I put too much on my finger. I know normally I have a shade underneath. I know I said it with bone, but that was more of a white or skin color for me. So it's not really affecting the color of Chilling. And then I'm gonna go in with Menacing again and just dab it to try and deepen it up a little bit. And give it some more sparkle. Oh, that's pretty. So it gives that gradient, the gradual gradient where it's not a harsh line. And then I'm gonna go in and blend out a little bit more, just where I had put the darker shade. Kind of clean it up a little bit. So I know the first video that I posted today is the look with the monk. If you haven't watched that yet, I would recommend checking it out. I will say the colors worked beautifully. I wore it all day. I did not have any issues with creasing or fading. I know a lot of people don't do follow-up anymore when it comes to eyeshadows to let us know if there was creasing or fading throughout the day. I feel like with how many new releases there are, they do a look, wash it off, and then move on to the next one, so they don't really have a chance to actually test it. This shade, it's very, I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna use that as my inner corner after I do my base. That way it doesn't move around. And while I'm doing my base, we can talk about the new releases that are coming out from Unearthly, Gourmand Girls. Who else was it? Nomad Cosmetic did a sneak peek. So, and I'm going to show you what I was able to find on those as well while I do my base. First up for new releases, we have Unearthly Cosmetics with the Thinking of You palette. They dropped it on Valentine's Day or the day before without even sneak peeking. I have already purchased this. It's a 9-pan palette with some warm tone neutrals. Next we have the Gourmand Girls Call of the Sirens. This is all that they have shown us, and I did get this information from Instagram. Blend Bunny Cosmetics has sneak peek beauty below on their post. They also had the Laura palette around it. Glamlight has given us a sneak peek of Breaking Dawn Part 1. It looks like it's going to be a little bit wedding themed. And Nomad Cosmetics has given us a sneak peek of one of their shades. It looks like new releases are around mermaids and sirens. So, let me know what you all think about the new releases. Is there anything you're interested in picking up, trying, seeing before you get it? I've never tried Gourmand Girls before. I've already purchased the Unearthly Cosmetics palette. I am interested in the Blend Bunny. I do have 2 of their palettes already. So depending on the color story, I may pick that one up. So to finish off my look, I'm just going back into Crypt, which was the gray that we used. I'm just keeping it close to the bottom lash line. And then I will go over everything else I used. I do know that I checked the website before I filmed this to make sure that they did still have stock of Sinister, to make sure nothing was sold out yet. Because if there was anything sold out, I was going to update on that. But currently, it looks like everything is still in stock. And then I'm going to use Eerie for my inner corner, which is this right here. So I'm going to pick it up on my brush and spray it with some Max Fix Plus. And just put that, oh, that is so pretty. Can you see the glow that it gives? It's like not too bright, but you can build it up if you want. That is such a nice inner corner. If you like shimmery inner corners, some people like mattes. So that is it for the eye look. Again, there's less than 100 palettes left if you want to pick up the Sinister palette. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can always try and find dupes if that would be something that you were also interested in. But Cosmic Brushes is one of the most affordable indie brands that I have found. So for my cheeks, I used the Chucky Blush Duo. And I did use both colors. I used this on the upper portion and this on the lower portion, and then I blended it. My highlighter, don't know if you can see. I used the gold color on the Glamlight Ghost Face. And on my lips is the Odin's Eye Tina. So this is from the Tina collection. This is no longer available, but it is a shine formula in the name Endurance. And if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm trying all of the stuff in my collection to make sure that it's something I want to keep, that it works for me, that I can make it work. So those were the 2 things I tried today, or 3 things, I should say, along with the palette. And if you are interested in looks on the other palettes, I will be posting some in a few days or over the next few days, so that if you're interested in picking them up before they're gone, or before it's a while before they come back in stock, you can make that decision for yourself. I'm not affiliated or anything like that. I don't have a code, but you can always find a code from someone. And again, I bought all this myself. It's not sponsored or anything like that, but if you are interested in more looks, make sure you come back and check it out tomorrow.